Hey guys, Rob here, and I just want to go over a quick little build that I done yesterday evening. Uh, it's a cordless tool storage rack, and I made this out of scrap lumber. Basically, I wanted to spend zero money on it. So I did have a scrap 1x12. It was a roughly probably 4 feet long, maybe a little less, maybe somewhere in that vicinity. But it was a 1x12, and it had a rough chunk out of one edge, so I ripped it to 10 inches. So you could build this with a 1x10, um, possibly even a 1x8 if you didn't want the tools to go back in as far as you wanted. And I've seen a lot of people build these on YouTube, but nobody really gives any really dimensions. So my two side panels they're 10 inches wide and they're 14 inches tall. I cut them 14 inches. Of course I did sand a little bit, but 14 inches for your sides. And then this center shelf measures 17 inches. So inside to inside, it's 17 inches. And I just kind of got my tools out and marked, but an 1 3/4 inch gap seems to be right for most cordless tools. So what I done, I come off the edge of the side 2 inches, and then I made an 1 3/4 inch gap, and I left 2 inches, 1 3/4, 2 inches, although this one come out a little less because I was cutting it with a jigsaw and didn't get it precise, but for the most part, you got 2 inches, 1 3/4, leave a 2 inch between them, 1 3/4, and do that. The top of it is basically made with, was not part of the same 1x10 or 1x12. I had another scrap. This is on top I found a piece of 1x4, actually it's about 5 inches, so it's probably a 1x6 on the back, and then I had a piece of furring strip that was about 2.5. So, and I kind of left that. I wish I'd have moved this front piece out to the edge and left the gap between the two top boards, and that way I could have set my saw blade down through the rack. But it worked out all right, and I'll show you that here. That's how the top looks. Like I said, I wish I'd have brought this board out, and that would have gave me a more little secure rack for my saw to sit on. I may do that yet. It's just 2 screws, and it was basically built for nothing. I use 4 inch and 5/8 inch wood screws on each side here, 2 in the top, 1 in the furring strip. So it's got 8, 10, 12, 14 screws holding it together. So, and then I slapped a coat of barn paint on it and called it good. But anyway, that's just a real down and dirty, quick and simple cordless tool storage rack that I threw together yesterday. And basically, if you have some scrap lumber laying around, you can build this. It was really nothing to build. So anyway, guys, I thought I'd just make a quick video. This is not going to be long by any means, but it does fit my new Cobalt tools here. I am keeping the Hyper Tough impact wrench, but I did list my other Hyper Tough circular saw, a reciprocating saw and drill on Marketplace, and sold them rather quickly for $100. So I recouped $100 off the cost of those, and that way I can apply that kind of toward the cost of my new set. Which, if you watch my other video, I bought the 4-tool set from Lowe's for $1.99, and it also included the reciprocating saw for $1.99, and I got the choice of a free tool, in which I took the the 24 volt max circular saw. I use this saw and my drill and impact driver to build this cabinet, so the saw works awesome. Compared to the little hyper tough saw, this thing's a beast. So anyway, guys, just a quick look at the shelf I made yesterday to store my new tools on. Um, like I said, it cost me nothing to build. If you have a scrap board laying around, you can whip out something like this pretty easy. But I've seen a lot of people make them, and nobody actually gave really dimensions. So 14 high, 17 and a half inches will get you 4 tools. 2 inches, inch and a quarter. So your gaps are inch and 3/4, I should say, and your other pieces are 2 inch. So that should work to hold probably 90% of the tools. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I got my COVID test back today. I'm negative, so I can return to work tonight. So I appreciate everybody that watches and takes time to leave comments and thumbs up. And until the next video, we'll see you guys on the next one.